Last weekend on The X Factor, the competition was hotter than ever.
He was sparkly, he was sexy, I thoroughly enjoyed it.
You sang it like an actress.
I don't appreciate Simon's comments.
But I just feel it's cheating.
I don't think you're in a position to preach knowing about the two horrors who are about to come up later.
Every week I can't wait to see what you're going to come out with next.
And in the most dramatic result so far,
It's a straight fight between Daniel and Miss Frank.
I just think it's a joke.
10 acts became 9.
Leaving the competition tonight, Miss Frank.
This week, the pressure has never been greater.
The attention these guys are getting is just incredible.
They've all started to discover what it's really like being in the spotlight.
It's Rock Week. And fighting for your vote, Danny and the girls, Lucy Jones, Rachel Adedeji, and Stacey Solomon.
My girls are doing amazingly well and they're not going anywhere.
Cheryl and the boys, Joe McElderry and Lloyd Daniels.
Every single week my boys go out there and do me proud, and I've got no doubt that tonight they're going to do the same.
Louis and the last of the groups, John and Edward.
These boys have seen Cal rattled for the first time. He knows these boys could win the show.
And Simon and the over 25s, Daniel Johnson, Ollie Murs, and Jamie Archer.
I want to remind the public it's a singing competition, and my 3 artists tonight are going to go out there and they're going to sing.
It's time
It's rock night, let's get it on.
to face
You ain't seen nothing yet.
the music.
I think for some of the people tonight, it's going to be a complete and utter car crash.
Live from London, it's the X Factor Rock Night with your host, Dermot O'Leary.
Hello, hello! Welcome to the X Factor Live Finals. Your X Factor weekend starts right here. Tonight, me lovelies, it is a scary Halloween special because, yes, you should be scared. Because for the first time ever on the X Factor, the theme is rock. We are talking any song, any era. And before Louis starts moaning, yes, we have one rule. It has to be done in a rock style. So when the X Factor meets rock on Halloween, expect all sorts of tricks and treats. Expect Aerosmith to the Beatles, even Katy Perry, and all with guitars. Everything is up for grabs. No one is safe. It's all down to whether they rock it on that stage live tonight. And also here, and ready to rock till they drop, are the 4 biggest headbangers in the business. It's the X Factor judges!
Louis, Danny, Cheryl, and Simon.
Louis Walsh, Danny Minogue, Cheryl Cole, and Mr. Simon Cowell. There we go. Coming out to Simon's favourite song. The stage is set. The judges look ready. Are you guys ready? Let's get it going. First up, we are going to the boys. So we go to our Northern Rock. Cheryl Cole.
This is
You sing perfectly every time.
Whatever's thrown at you, you just rise to the challenge.
Joe.
Last week was the most nerve-wracking week for me because I had to dance. There was a live band. I was a bit unsure leading up to it. As soon as the band kicked in, it's just like, right, here we go.
You've got about as much Latin flair as a dolphin.
How am I supposed to have Latin flavour? I'm from South Shields.
Does anybody even know what that means?
I'm still not getting used to just standing there singing and then getting comments off the judges. There's so much to take in. I'm in this massive competition in Disney at the house. It's absolutely mental. People out there screaming, asking for autographs, paparazzi are there, all this media attention, and it's Rock Week. And do I sound like a rocker? No way.
Tonight I've chosen a real rock song. The audience are going to go nuts for Joe's performance.
I've worked all week with Joe to try and get a more husky, sexy, rock kind of sound.
Little Joe with the voice of an angel, there's no way he's going to pull this off.
Joe and Rock, it's like mouse and tiger. I don't see how these two are going to work together.
They can all say what they like, because tonight Joe's going to prove that he can take on any type of music and absolutely smash it.
I'm going to have to try so much harder than I've ever tried before, because if I don't, it's just going to be a disaster and it's just not going to look right on stage.
Joe McElderry.
Just a small town girl living in a lonely world. She took the midnight train going anywhere. Just a city boy, born and raised in South Detroit. He took the midnight train going anywhere. Strangers waiting up and down the boulevard, their shadows searching in the night. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Street light, people going on and on and on. A singer in a smoky room, smell of wine, keep perfume. For a smile they can share the night. It goes on and on and on and on. Strangers waiting up and down the boulevard, their shadows searching in the night. Oh, don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Street light, people. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Street light, people going on and on and on and on.
Joe, I just have to say, the voice is exceptional and you are an absolute star, honestly. And what I loved about that performance was it's the first time, you know, to see you moving in amongst the audience. You absolutely looked so comfortable and they adore you.
You know, on paper, I didn't think this was going to work because this is a big, big rock anthem, but you absolutely won me over. And the little boy has become a man. And Joe, don't stop believing, because I believe you're going to be in the final.
Joe, you know, look, you are one of the most consistent performers we have in the competition because whatever's thrown at you, you do your best. It was a little bit limp and stage schooly in part. The singing was excellent. I have absolutely no idea what Squiddly and Diddly were doing over there behind you because, probably unbeknown to you, you had these two people doing this weird dance behind you which had nothing to do with the song whatsoever. It was like two separate things.
Maybe you just don't appreciate contemporary dance, but I love it. Even for me, sometimes when you come out on a Saturday night, you even impress me because that
Cheryl,
extra 20%.
You've got to sit up. You've got to sit up.
Why?
You'll see why. Carry on.
The whole of the North East are rooting for you. The calls I'll get tonight about this performance will be through the roof. You're going all the way till the end, take no notice of this.
We're starting with a literal loving. What have you got to say about that? Terrific, because it's a big old stage, isn't it?
Yeah, I had an absolutely amazing time. I'm just enjoying myself so much.
It's a big Newcastle anthem, that as well, isn't it, that song? You know that?
Yeah, everyone back home in the North East loves that song, so it was great to sing it on here.
Lovely stuff. Well done. Way to go, Joe. Way to open the show. 0901 61 61 101. Number to call if you believe in Joe and you want him back here next week. Sky and Virgin Media viewers can vote using your red button, but please don't do it now. The lines won't open to all 9 acts to perform. Calls cost 35p from a BT landline. From other networks may be high. From mobiles will be considerably more. Votes cast before the opening time won't be counted, but may still be charged. But wait till lines open at the end of the show. For now, everyone, it's Joe McElderry. All right, turn to the girls now. All 3 of them still left in the competition. To tell us who's up first, Danny Minogue.
My gorgeous surprise for Rock Week, it's Lucy Jones.
Tonight, you absolutely proved me wrong.
You sang it like an actress.
Lucy!
I thought my performance was good last week. Really felt like I connected with the song.
I thought she sang so beautifully. It was her best performance.
I stood on that stage feeling amazing, and then Simon gave me his comments.
You sang it like an actress.
I was absolutely devastated. I couldn't have felt worse. Just don't know what I've got to do to please him because I was just so upset.
I was so angry with Simon just then. That was probably one of the most classy performances of X Factor ever.
You know, it's like I'd killed a puppy or something. All I said was I wasn't particularly affected by the performance.
Following on from Simon's comments last week, I've pushed myself really hard. It's Rock Week and that's not something that I would naturally sing.
Lucy's been really worried about this week, but I know that there's a rock chick inside her just waiting to get out.
There's so much in this song that could go wrong. She's really having to push out notes we didn't know she had.
I hope Lucy pulled an amazing performance out of the bag just to prove Simon wrong.
Tonight will be the moment where Simon Cowell changes his mind about me.
It's got nothing to do with me. It is to do with impressing the public. And that's what she's got to get into her head.
Lucy Jones.
She's got a smile and it seems to me reminds me of childhood memories where everything was as fresh as a bright blue sky. Now and then when I see her face, she takes me away to that special place, and if I stay too long, I'll probably break down and cry. Love.
last week and you sang jazz. This week you become a rock chick. That's not an easy thing to do. You are one of the most versatile, consistent and professional performers in this competition. Simon, she really is. She can sing anything, and I think you owe her an apology for last week. I really do. You are great.
I thought last week you totally won me over, and I started to think maybe this is the direction for Lucy. Maybe she should be that kind of singer. But tonight, I actually started to think maybe she could be a bit like a little Avril Lavigne.
Yeah.
I was
better.
I was really impressed, Lucy. I thought you did a great job with a tough song.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Lucy, how old are you?
18.
18. OK, so let me just go back to last week. The reason I didn't like you last week was because you were boring. Okay. That's... No. It was. And this is what's frustrating me about you, Lucy. You're a good singer. You're 18 years old. You were being made to be too old-fashioned, too old. However, tonight, I take that back. Yeah. Because on paper, this shouldn't have worked on paper, but you gave it 100%. You made yourself contemporary. I totally agree with what Cheryl said. It was a kind of an Avril Lavigne type performance. And now, most importantly, you're starting to find a direction for yourself as a relevant teenage pop artist. Well done.
Absolutely taken aback by the rockiness that came out in your voice this week. So thank you for Rock Week. And that's the comment that you wanted from down that end. So I'm so proud and so happy for you. Enjoy it.
Yeah. They need to stick up for you this week, don't they? How good is that? A bit of a loving with the judges so far, which we're absolutely loving. For you, obviously, it's a song that's so synonymous with a male vocal, with Axl Rose. You've got to be happy with the comments you got tonight.
Of course, yeah. I mean, I was a bit nervous about it because it's such a well-known, massive classic rock song, but I really just enjoyed it and let loose, and I think that's what you got to do. You just got to enjoy it.
What do you need, Lucy? Fight to that. 0901 61 61 102. Number you call if Lucy's performance blew you away. Lines will open up for all the acts of songs, so keep a lid on it until then. For now, everyone, this is Lucy Jones. Good start. All right, coming up, rocking performances from Stacey, Daniel, Lloyd, Jamie, Ollie, and John and Edward. Do not miss it. Hello and welcome back to the X Factor Live Finals. Tonight it is Rock Night, and if you have an opinion on tonight's performances, and I'm sure you have, you can join the live chat or as all the drama unfolds at itv.com/X Factor. All right, time for the first of the overs now, so we go to their mentor, Simon Cowell.
I am very happy to introduce the first of my three contestants. It's Daniel Johnson. That was in a completely different league to anything else we've heard.
It's a straight fight between Daniel and Miss Frank. Leaving the competition tonight, Miss Frank.
When I found out that I was in the bottom two, my heart just sank.
Very shocked last week. I was genuinely not expecting him to be in the bottom two.
I was completely devastated. I let my friends and family down. I let Simon down.
Shows you can't take anything for granted. He's lost his confidence, understandably so.
I think what the papers say are more important than anything I do in this whole entire show. So everyone's already made their minds up. Someone posted on Twitter saying that I was more hated than Hitler. So, just need to look at myself and sort of, this is not what you want to hear, but I kind of feel like it's worth it.
We just got to get his confidence back up.
Walk. Leave the press outside. What you do on stage is what truly speaks volumes.
You can do this. And you know what? He's up for it.
Being in the bottom two has sort of shown me how much I really, really want to stay in this competition.
Connecting with the audience. That's the challenge.
Daniel hasn't connected with the audience at home. That was proven last week.
Simon is trying to force the audience into liking Daniel, and it's just not working.
I still have 100% faith in this guy.
It's either carry on or give up. You either fall to the floor, or you come out fighting.
Daniel Johnson.
I could see you just to hear you breathe. Watch you smiling when you're sleeping, while you're far away and dreaming. I could spend my life in this sweet surrender. Watch you thrive forever. Every moment spent with you is a moment I treasure. I don't wanna close my eyes, I don't wanna fall asleep, 'cause I miss you, babe, and I don't wanna miss a thing. Sweeter than I'll never do, the sweetest thing I'll never do. I still miss you, babe, and I don't wanna miss a thing. I don't wanna miss one smile, I don't wanna miss one kiss. I just wanna be with you, right here with you, just like this. I just wanna hold you close, feel how so close to mine, and we'll stay here in this moment for all the rest of time. See, yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't wanna close my eyes, I don't wanna fall asleep, 'cause I miss you, babe, and I don't wanna miss a thing. 'Cause even when I dream of you, the sweetest thing will never do. I still miss you, babe, and I don't wanna miss a thing.
Daniel, it's always a tough one for anyone who lands in the bottom two to get back on stage. And, you know, at some point, other people in the competition are going to have to go through that. So we know how you're feeling. I just felt like it was sad to see you, like you've lost your mojo. And I don't know, you feel like you've been stripped back too much and it's not your natural performance. I don't know what's going on. At the end of the song, you hit your stride. The big notes were fantastic, but it was out of tune right at the beginning and then throughout. I just want to see you get up there and rock it. This should have been a week for you.
Okay, Daniel, I want to be absolutely honest with you. There's no way you should have been in the bottom two last week. Absolutely no way. This is a talent show, and you're a very talented guy, and I know you've got a setback. I want people at home to give you a second chance because you have something special. And so, Daniel, pick yourself up and get back in the race, because that's life.
Yeah, I'm finding this a little bit uncomfortable, to be honest with you, Daniel. Obviously, you've had a massive dent to your confidence, but like, really apparently so. Like, Rachel was in the bottom two for the first 2 weeks. She came out and fought for her position on here. I feel like that's what you kind of needed to do tonight, because, you know, you do it and you do everything well. You just don't do it for me.
Well, look, here's the problem. We've got contradictory things going on here. When he comes out confident, he's cocky. When he decides to tone it down, he needs to be cocky. And look, I think I know what the issue is here. It's got nothing to do with being in the bottom two. When you actually have to read headlines and say, are you the most hated contestant in the world, it's going to affect you. But having said that, Daniel, we've had this conversation. If you're in the spotlight, you've got to take it on the chin. And let's take it back to basics, which we saw and heard in the second half of this song. You are still, undoubtedly, probably the best singer still in the competition. And you bring an excitement to this competition, which is vital. And I genuinely hope the public vote for you this week. Daniel, you deserve it.
Okay. Thank you very much, judges. Obviously, mixed comments there. I just want to hand over to you, mate, because obviously you've had a hell of a week. What are your thoughts on the performance tonight and the judges' comments?
Do you know what? Like, this song's been really hard for me, and this week's been really hard for me. But you know what? Everyone has a hard week, and I need to pick myself up. And you know, everyone's been a great support. And you know, I come out here and I just want to impress all of you as much as I can. And I hope that I'm here next week, so I really want to impress you.
Do you know what, though? It is tough because, like you said, we all know what it's like to be in the spotlight, the judges and so forth, but no one has had headlines written about that, and it's, you know, it's a big ask for you. So you're going to... OK, Louis has.
No, sorry, the Twins have had the worst press ever.
Yeah.
And they come out smiling every week. They come out smiling every week, and this man has...
So listen, are you going to come out fighting?
Yeah, I mean, everyone's been so great, and I'm having a great time.
Next time. 0901 61 61 103. The number that will keep Daniel out of the final showdown tomorrow night. He would love you to call it when lines open after the final act has performed. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Daniel Johnson. Coming up, how Lloyd coped with a full-on rock number, and Cheryl called her a princess last week. Stacey will be singing live on this stage. Don't go anywhere. Hello and welcome back. It is Halloween, and it is a rocking X Factor we have for you today. All right, very emotional night so far. Next up, the boys and Cheryl.
Next up, it's our little heartthrob of the competition. It's Lloyd Daniels.
A backflip is like eating a sandwich while you're swimming.
These lot
I remember looking around thinking, wow, there's 35 musicians playing for me. I just felt like the luckiest guy in the world.
If I was doing a boy band, I'd absolutely put you in as the lead singer, but I think as a solo artist, you're a bit lost.
I was quite offended by that, like.
Lloyd's voice, it's not strong enough for him to be a solo artist.
Well, Louis, put anybody in a boy band, give him the chance. He is the most popular boy in this competition, full stop.
All contestants live in a house in London, and there's always a mob of people outside. People asking for photos, photographs. There's Facebook, I got over 100,000 fans. It is actually for me, and that just feels like nuts.
Lloyd has been getting an awful lot of attention, but I think he's coasting on his look.
He's there because he's good looking, not because he's singing well.
Lloyd ticks all the boxes of a young pop star. Tonight, he's got the perfect song. It's going to be young, cool, fun.
This week his song's sung by a woman, so we've had to change it round to be sung by a boy.
Cheryl's picked a girl's pop song. What is she thinking?
She will choose a rock song, and he's going to have a great night. She can't choose a bad song this week.
I'm going to go out there to prove to everyone I can actually do this, and I deserve my place.
Lloyd Daniels.
This was never the way I planned, not my intention. I got so brave, drink in hand, lost my discretion. It's not what I'm used to. I just wanna try you on. I'm curious for you. I caught my attention. I kissed a girl, I liked it. The takes off her cherry chapstick. I kissed a girl just to try it. I hope her boyfriend don't mind it. It felt so wrong, it felt so right. For me, I'm in love tonight. I kissed a girl and I liked it. And I liked it. No, I don't even know your name. It doesn't matter. You're my lips, it's so touchable, too good to deny it. Ain't no big deal, it's innocent. I kissed a girl and I liked it, the taste of her cherry chapstick. And I kissed a girl just to try it. I hope her boyfriend don't mind it. It felt so wrong, it felt so right. Gonna be not in love tonight. I kissed a girl and I liked it, and I liked it.
I bet every one of your female fans wishes that was sung about them, for sure. You are the heartthrob here. It was a great performance, but I found at times your voice was drowned out by the track. And I'd love to hear another week something a bit more melodic. But it was the most comfortable you've been on stage, so well done.
Thank you, Danny. Lloyd, listen, when I said I'd put you in a boy band, that was a real compliment, because don't forget Robbie, Gary Barlow, Justin, they were all in boy bands and all great performances. That was a compliment. I think you're a great little pop singer, but the theme this week was rock, and you sang a pop song. So you slightly cheated there, but you are a great pop singer. So Cheryl, you did pick a pop song.
Turned into rock.
Yeah, but listen, I really like you. I know all the girls are going to vote for you, but you're going to have to start singing better if you want to stay in the competition.
Thanks, Louis.
Well, look, Louis, you've got to stop believing that you create the rules in this competition because you're becoming so boring. Like,
no, I'm just being honest, Simon.
Here are my silly little rules, and you all got to obey them. I mean, who cares? Look, the point is, what was good about tonight was, because you're only 16, 17, it was a quirky song, it made you relevant. The vocals at the beginning of the track were actually pretty bad. Towards the second part of the track, you start to become more comfortable. So I thought it was a million times better this week than it was last week. At least you took a risk. Because, Louis, you would have him singing My Way every week. If
No,
you were,
excuse
you
me,
you
you're
would.
the person that did Robson and Jerome, not me.
What's that got to do with me?
Do you know what? Lloyd?
You, not me.
We took a great risk, and yes, definitely every... Shut up, you two!
Shut up.
Lloyd, every teenage girl, especially the girls on the Facebook, are going to be wishing that you were singing that about them. And you know what? You are a little pop star. No, you shouldn't be in a band because everybody loves you just how you are, on your own.
All right. Way to go, Lloyd. I'll tell you what, it's probably our bad influence. Look at the girls you're hanging out with since you brought you to London. I'm so sorry about that. And secondly, Louis, oh, shut up, please. Just for Lloyd. A rock song can be a pop song. He nailed it, didn't he? Oh, 901 61 61 104. Can't talk now into the numbers. Is Lloyd's number. He hopes you call it because it will keep him in the competition. The lines won't open till the end of the show. That's the time to ring. It's Lloyd Daniels. All right. Up next, the girls again. So we go over to Danny Minogue.
The most likeable girl, this is Stacey Solomon.
It was incredible, and you've definitely got the emotion.
It wasn't the best I've heard you sing.
When I sang last weekend, for some reason I was really nervous about singing the song because it was like one of my favourite songs.
I thought it was just a little bit robotic. You've got to learn some performance skills.
I don't know what Simon's on about because that song was about delivering the emotion of the song, not dancing around, and Stacey did it perfectly.
Simon said that I need to give more of a performance. I think the thing is I'm just not used to it, like being on stage and that. I just don't feel comfortable. I just don't think I really and truly know what I'm doing at the moment.
It's like she's been glued to the stage for the entire performance. I mean, it's extraordinary. So tonight she's going to have to do something.
Tonight, Stacey's doing more of a performance on the stage, so she's going to be a little bit out of her comfort zone, but she's going to be great.
All week, what I've been thinking of is that Simon said you need to perform more. So this week, Brian's given me like choreography, and even though it's not like a full-on dance routine, it's more than what I've done.
What I need Stacey to do is to loosen up on stage. She seems to be a little bit wooden when it comes to performing.
Stacey's going to have to do something quite difficult this week, and it's called Move.
Performing and singing is everything I want to do, but if I don't look comfortable, no one's going to want to watch me perform. So hopefully this performance I can actually really get into it, because I really just want to be good at it and I just want to get better.
Stacey Solomon.
I walked across an empty land. I knew the pathway like the back of my hand. I felt the earth beneath my feet. Sat by the river and it made me complete. Oh, simple things, where have you gone? I'm getting old and I need something to rely on. So tell me where you're gonna let me in. I'm getting tired and I need somewhere to begin. And if you have a minute, why don't we go talk about it somewhere only we know? This could be the end of everything, so why don't we go somewhere only we know? Is this a place we used to love? Is this a place that I've been dreaming of? Oh, simple things, where have you gone? I'm getting old and I need something to rely on. So tell me where you're gonna let me in. I'm getting tired and I need somewhere to begin. And if you have a minute, why don't we go talk about it somewhere only we know? This could be the end of everything, so why don't we go somewhere only we know? Somewhere only we know.
Stacey, you're definitely the most popular girl in this competition. Everywhere I go, people love you. You're very consistent. You tick all the boxes. The only thing I didn't like, I wasn't crazy about the song choice, Stacey. I thought it was a little bit boring. I thought it was a little bit boring, but I love you.
I'm actually going to totally disagree with Louis on this one. I loved that song choice for you. I would have liked to see, you know, the thing we love about you most is your personality. So the thing I want to see more in you, because I know you're definitely going to be here next week, is just a bit more personality in the song, and you're swimming. You're there. Thanks.
It was extraordinary. It was like an X Factor miracle tonight. You walked. Literally, I mean, I was more impressed with you walking than you were singing, because, as I said, you haven't moved in 3 days. I thought it was a good choice of song. I think it made you relevant. What?
3 weeks, not 3 days.
I beg your pardon, 3 weeks. What is it with you with the rules again, Louis? 3 days, 3 weeks, who cares? You know what I meant. Oh no, I thought it was terrific. And one of your best performances.
Stacey, thank you, Brian, thank Thank you. She can walk, she can move, but I loved your performance of that. And we want to see you here next week, so vote for Stacey. Love that.
All right. First things first, you're a bit happier with your outfit this week. You can actually breathe.
I can breathe. I walked.
And picking up what Cheryl said, you know, she wants to see a bit more personality. Are you sort of starting to believe in yourself a little bit more now?
I think so. I really enjoyed that.
That's the personality we love. 0901 61 61 105. When lines open at the end of the show, Stacey will be beyond happy if you call that number and vote for her when lines open at the end of the show after all the other acts have performed. There's Stacey Solomon, everyone! All right, after the break, Jamie burst onto the stage hoping to rock your world. See you in no time at all. Welcome back to the X Factor, where it is rock night, and if you want to experience what this audience is experiencing live and in person without the talky bits, get yourself along to the X Factor door. All kicks off next year. All the details available itv.com/X Factor. Up next, the Overs again, and His Highness.
Thank you, Dermot. Up next, the second of my three acts. It's Jamie Archer.
It didn't excite me as much as last week.
I think you lost your way at one point towards the end.
Jamie!
I felt disappointed with last week's performance. It wasn't good enough. It was just kind of average, and I don't like doing things averagely.
That was like a karaoke version of a U2 song.
It hurt to hear Louis' comments. I feel like I'm in a constant battle to prove to people that I'm not a pub rocker, and I feel that last week I've almost taken a step back again. Like, that's really disappointed me.
This week, this is a great song for Jamie. I said to him, put last week behind us and remind us of why we put you in the competition in the first place.
I've been singing rock all my life, but I can't just go up there and give some pub performance. I have to go out there and give something extra special.
Rock is what Jamie's known for, but with such high expectations, you wonder if he's going to disappoint.
I don't think Jamie is capable of giving anything except a karaoke performance.
He's got just a great opportunity tonight to have a great time. This is what he wanted to do. This is why he entered the competition.
The expectation for me is so high that it's almost too much to bear in a way, because I've got to get it right.
Jamie Archer!
Thieves that keep thieving, jokers keep joking, hustlers keep hustling, cops they keep on copping, hustlers keep coming, bitches keep on bitching, lines they keep on coming. Ain't no use in praying, that's the way it's staying, baby. 'Cause Johnny ain't so crazy, he's always got a line for the lady. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Said get your rocks up, get your rocks up, honey. Take it now, now, get it up downtown. Get your rocks up, get your rocks up, honey. Shake it now, now, get 'em up out of town. Let me hear you. Let me hear you. Dealers keep dealing, thieves that keep thieving, jokers keep joking, hustlers keep hustling, cops they keep on busting, hustlers keep on hustling, and bitches keep on bitching, lines they keep on going. Ain't no use in praying, that's the way it's staying, baby. Johnny is so crazy, he's always got a line for the ladies. I said yeah, yeah, yeah. Get your rocks up, get your rocks up, honey. Shake 'em downtown, get 'em up downtown. Get your rocks up, honey. Shake
You're absolutely in your element when you're doing that kind of song, and we know that's your roots, that's where you come from, and you don't need to hide that at all. It was a great performance, but for me there was something special when you performed the song Hurt. I heard there were whispers you were going to do a completely different track this week, something that would be, I guess, what Simon says about other artists, to make you contemporary rather than doing an old rock song, but you know, you're an amazing performer and singer.
Jamie, it was a great performance, but like I said on the VT, there's nothing original about you. I mean, there are 100 guys singing what you do in pubs tonight. You're like a Lenny Kravitz impersonator, but it's not real rock. In the word of Kerrang enemy, you're not a real rocker.
Never been a rock week on X Factor before, but Simon has a rock artist, and all of a sudden we're in rock week, right? Weird. But anyways, back to you, Jamie. I thought that was your most comfortable original performance you've given so far. So well done, and I hope you enjoyed it.
Are you saying that I chose this week?
No, not at all. Not at all.
That's spiteful.
I'm not saying
That's spiteful. And look, Louis, when was the last time you went into a pub?
I go to pubs all the time.
Which
Simon.
one?
In Dublin. Dublin's full of pubs, by the way.
Right. Wine bars, maybe, not pubs.
Pubs, real pubs.
Okay, Jamie, look, the problem is, once again, what do you do? Okay, you came from that background, you want to be a rock singer, it's Rock Week, and you choose a rock song. What else are you supposed to do? Seriously, I don't get it. I thought of all the performances tonight, it was the most authentic. I think.
It wasn't authentic.
You don't know what you're talking about.
I've seen it a million times
Where?
before.
Where?
I watch TV everywhere.
You watch TV?
There's nothing original about it.
Jamie, I promise you this. This is nothing more than mind games. You were terrific tonight.
I think the real revelation of tonight is that Louis reads Kerrang and NME, which I can't quite believe. Sorry, listen, I just have to ask you a very quick question. I mean, well, the judges, to start with, what's he supposed to do? If he wants to play to his strengths, I mean, it's Rock Week, he's going to do a rock song, right? Just want to know your thoughts on the comment.
Well, I mean, you know, it's absolutely fine. Look, I'm a rock guy. I did a rock song on Rock Week. Come on, it's not rocket science.
Had a feeling and enjoy this week. Turn around. 0901 61 61 106. Number to call to vote for your register to vote for Jamie. Keep his X Factor dream alive and kicking. Don't forget, lines open after all the acts have performed. This, ladies and gentlemen, is Mr. Jamie Archer. Coming up, Rachel continues her attempt to win your hearts, and Louis' last remaining act, John and Edward, take to the stage. See you in a minute. Hello and welcome back to the X Factor, where we are loving Rock Night. Up next, last of the girls and their mentor, Danny.
The lovely Rachel Adedeji. Here she is.
You're an amazing singer. You're on the stage.
You are in with a shot now.
Rachel.
When I stepped out on stage, all I was thinking about was having to do really well, just so I don't get in the bottom two again. And I just thought to myself, you know, just enjoy every moment of this.
It was a superb performance.
You deserve to be in this competition.
When I got good feedback from the judges, it made me feel great.
You did an amazing performance.
When Dermot was reading out the names, I was so scared.
Rachel!
When I knew I was through, it was the best feeling ever.
The first 2 weeks were really, really tough on Rachel, but we've worked hard together to get it right.
I take complete credit for turning her around.
Last week, I had a really big number. Tonight, it's just me and a mic stand. I am really worried that this may not get me through.
Last week, Rachel got through because she did a great up-tempo performance. So what does Danny do? Pick a big ballad? It's just not going to work.
Rachel's singing one of U2's best-known tracks, but she sings it beautifully.
The challenge is for Rachel that she's got to stand still and deliver pure, true emotion.
Now prove to everybody that you are a great singer, full stop. Because that's what you've been saying week after week after week.
Tonight, I need to go out there, give the performance of a lifetime. I escaped the bottom two last week, and I hope I can escape it this week.
Rachel Adedeji.
Is it getting better? Or do you feel the same? Will it make it easier on you now? You've got someone to blame. You say one love, one life. It's one you need. One love, we get to share it. It'll leave you, baby, if you don't care for it. Have you come here for forgiveness? Have you come to raise the dead? Have you come here to play to the lepers in your head? You say love is a temple, love is a high law. Love is a temple, love is a high law. You ask me to enter, and then you make me call. Whether I can keep holding on to what you got, when all you got is
Rachel, incredible song choice. I didn't think it was a good idea on paper, but you made that song your own. It was a very emotional, soulful, vulnerable performance. In fact, Rachel, I think this was the most emotional performance of the entire night.
That was a very, very clever song choice because Mary J. Blige did it with you too, and you got to show the soul in your voice. I think your voice out of the girls is my favourite voice, and you deliver every week.
Rachel, I liked the last third of the song. Where I had a slight issue, if I'm being honest with you, is that by Danny trying to turn you into her with the hair, the dress, nothing really...
Excuse me. A different hair.
It was similar to how you had it before.
She tried to get it like yours, but there wasn't enough hair.
I walked into that. I just felt that your whole look and therefore presentation made the song a bit cabaret in the first two-thirds.
Voice. It's a voice.
Rachel, that was amazing. Amazing performance. It was great because you just allowed yourself to be vulnerable, and it reminded me of when I saw you at Judge's Home with Kylie, and we're just us in the room, and you just sang, and it's just about your voice.
Yeah, man. I say keep the hair down. It's like you're a different person.
Oh, God.
Can I just say as well, how much am I loving the fact Cal's getting beaten up by the other judges tonight? They are scoring some points.
Next week she'll do Simon's hair too.
Okay, 0901 61 61 107 when lines open at the end of the show. Call that number to make Rachel's weekend. You did it last week. If you loved it tonight, do it again. This, ladies and gentlemen, is Rachel Adedeji. Someone's got a mojo back. Next up, the last surviving group in the competition. So we go to their mentor, the awesome leather-clad rock god, that's Louis Rocks.
Okay, guys, next up is the song everybody's waiting for this group. Everybody's talking about this act. It's John and Edward.
You're fast becoming my guilty pleasure.
I don't know if I can do this anymore.
John and Edward.
I think last week's performance was our best performance to date. It was so high energy that we didn't even expect it was going to be that good. We are enjoying ourselves so much. Out of everybody, we've got the most fun on stage.
This is appalling.
I don't know what we're going to do to please him. I don't think we ever will please him.
John and Edward just absolutely atrocious.
Simon has never liked the boys, but it's not down to him. It's a public vote, and the public loves them.
Outside the house has been crazy this week. There's been screaming fans screaming our name, and now they've actually had to shut down the road.
It's all over the papers this week that John and Edward are going to win the show. And although it's just speculation, I think it's terrifying, Simon Cowell.
It goes beyond nightmare, because nightmares you could wake up from. So this is worse than a nightmare.
Tonight, John and Edward are going to do a performance that's going to keep them in the spotlight.
I feel Rock Week's John Edward's week because it's all about performance when you're singing a rock song.
I gave John and Edward a massive move this week. I don't know what I was thinking doing it because they can't really do it right now.
So now we're doing the ultimate rock move.
Watch your head. If they miss this, it's going to be tragic.
Rock Week and John and Edward, recipe for Greek disaster.
I think Louis' luck runs out tonight, and I cannot wait.
Tonight, John and Edward are going to show yet again that they're the act that could win the show.
John and Edward.
Because another devastation where we step to the place. Better believe that you can see it. Gonna rock and never stop. Here we go again. Hit you with the slow again. Kick it up a second time around and bring it on again. Shout it out. Buddy, you're a boy. Make a big noise playing in the street. Gonna be a big man someday. Got blood on your face. Come on. Big disgrace. Kicking your can all over the. Thinking we will rock you. We will rock you. Come on. How about a little something get you in the mood? Know what I mean? Watch your back, we got Queen on this track. Bring the beat back and let it drop. As long as we bring the funk, Queen, bring the rock. But you're an old man, poor man, shining with the sun. Maybe someday you got blood on your face. You big disgrace, waving your banner all over the place. Thinking we will rock you. We will rock you. We will rock you. We will rock you. Go, 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 go. Buddy, you're an old man, poor man, pleading with your eyes, gonna make you something someday. Got mud on your face, big disgrace. Somebody better put you back in your. We will rock you. We will rock you. Gonna rock you. We will rock you. Gonna rock you, baby. We will rock you. Rock you. Rock you.
It is Halloween, and that was quite scary. I think you almost needed a sat-nav to find your way back to where the lyrics were. At some point, the dancers knew where they were, but you didn't. I do look forward to seeing you every week, but I'm not sure that I would look forward to hearing you on the radio. You know what I mean? You've really got to listen to the song.
Absolutely fantastic. Everything was going on. And you definitely dressed for the occasion, Halloween. Yeah, I felt like I was rocking to that song. I don't know what to say.
Well, it was Night of the Living Dead, singing Queen, out of tune, possibly destroying Queen's career forever. Because look, guys, I'll credit you with tenacity. You have stayed in the competition, you're thick-skinned. However, you cannot defend that singing tonight, Louis.
Simon, it's all about a show. These are two young kids living their dream. They're having fun. The audience love them. Guys, they're energetic, they're entertaining, and they're exciting. This is what the music business is all about. I meet kids everywhere. All they want to see is John and Edward. So, it's working.
Judges, audience, if you please, let's hear from the men themselves. Guys, are you worried at all about the criticism you keep getting every week?
I don't know, we just got to deal with it and take it with a pinch of salt. And we do think about it, but we just got to take it on the chin and improve.
Do you know what? They do that every week, don't they? And also, you know, judges, every single week these guys come out and they get this enormous big choreographed routine. And God bless them, they give it a go, don't they? They do, yeah! Simon?
Yes.
Give us a Simon smile, go on.
Simon, I just want to thank Brian Friedman because he works so hard with these guys. It's a great production.
0901 61 61 108. That's John and Edward's number. Lines are opening very shortly. If you don't have the number, don't worry. It's on Simon's speed dial. Here's John, here's Edward. Together they are the terrifying power that is John and Edward. It just gets weirder and weirder and weirder. Okay, I know you've been itching to do it all night, but after the break, lines will be opening for your votes. Plus, Ollie bursts onto the stage, hoping to rock this show to a close. See you in no time. Welcome back to the X Factor, where Rock Night is sadly drawing to a close, but the lines are going to be opening so you can support your favourite very soon. Not until the last act performed. Last of the overs, Simon, tell us who it is.
Yes, I will. Did you say sadly coming to a close, Dermot? Right, we are now going to hopefully take this show back into being a singing competition again. It's Ollie.
That was one classy big band performance.
Saturday was fantastic. I felt like this is where I need to be. It's definitely one of my highlights since I've been on the X Factor.
It's like you're really coming into your own each week.
We've been able to sort out, you and I, what kind of artist you should be.
For him to be really happy.
Absolutely terrific.
It feels like you've just got an A star in your report. You know, like, yes. I feel like I've had to really prove myself in this competition more than anyone. Now I just feel like I found my feet.
This week, I wanted to do something by the Beatles. It's one of my favourite songs.
It's a really kind of attitude kind of song.
This is not like the other performances you've done. He just seems a little bit timid. This song is bigger than he is. For the first time ever, I feel like you've got more of a challenge.
My voice has to be more powerful, it has to be more edgy. Doing rock's really going to test me.
We all love Ollie's cheeky personality, but Ollie and a rock song, I think he could lose his charm tonight.
This song is going to be way too big for Ollie. Could be the week that he comes unstuck.
They will eat their words after this performance. I promise you.
This is a massive song for me. Don't want to lose my personality, just make it more edgy. I just hope the people at home are still going to like that.
He come off flat top, he come grooving up slowly. He got two finger, he's got holy roller, he's got head down to his knees. Got to be a joker, he just do what he please. He wear no shoe shine, he got torch and football, he got monkey fingers, he shoots You got to be free. Come together right now over me. Come together. He bad production and he got Walrus Gumboot. He got Uno Cyborg. He won Spinal Cracker. He's got feet down below his knees. Hold you in his armchair. You can feel his disease. Come together right now over me. Come together right now over me. Hey, oh, 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 yeah. Come together right now. Oh, over me. Yeah. Come on.
Was that your move or Simon's move? The shirt opening. Hey, I have to say, I absolutely adore you. You are hot, hot, hot. The moves get better every week. The vocals are consistently brilliant. I'm not sure about the hair, but I love you.
Thank you. Ollie, I said on the VT, I think you're the dark horse in the competition. I still think you're the dark horse in the competition. And you keep getting better. You're the one artist that gets better every time we see him becoming more exciting. I think you're in the final three.
You're definitely the most progressed contestant, I think, in this competition. You come into yourself more and more each week. You really impressed me tonight. And during rehearsals, I seen you rip open your shirt. I was like, really? But in this atmosphere, it kind of worked in a weird way. I'm getting it straight off. Good move.
Ollie, you, I think, as Louis said, are progressing better than just about everybody right now because you are now, you've reached the point where you've got confidence, you're learning how to perform, you're sounding like a credible artist. I'm very, very proud of you, Ollie. You did a great job.
Look at you. You're creating him in your own image. He's got girls lying down everywhere. This is open. What's going on? Look at young Simon Cowell. Oh, he's better looking, Louis. Even Louis was singing along, like one of the songs Louis actually knows. It was brilliant to watch him there.
I love that song. I love that song.
Thoughts on those comments? That's probably the most positive feedback we've had all night.
I just can't. I'd say thanks again. Every week they're saying great comments. I'm expecting a bad one, so. But thank you guys again, the crowd, everyone.
Are you still?
Sorry about this.
You have to wrong about that. Prime Essex meat, that is.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you're still finding your feet in the competition?
I just take it week by week and just try to do the best I can and just try and entertain, have fun and enjoy it, so.
Great way to finish the show.
Thank you.
Just what do you want to say to the people that support you? Because the crowd loving you tonight.
On behalf of all the contestants, these have been fantastic all night. It's been brilliant. So thank you very much, guys. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Loving your new friends as well. 0901 61 61 109 is Ollie's number. Lines opening very shortly. He would be incredibly grateful if you called it. Calls cost 35p from a BT landline. From other networks, maybe they're higher, and from mobiles, will be considerably more. Ladies and gentlemen, finishing the show tonight, this is Ollie Murs. Wow, all right. 9 live performances, so this is it. The vote is now open and will close in the results show tomorrow night. Sky and Virgin Media viewers can vote using your red buttons. Votes cast after the lines are closed won't be counted but may still be charged. The finalists rocked till they could rock no more. All they want is your support. They are just a number separating the acts, so dial carefully. To vote for Joe, the number to call, 0901 61 61 101. Add 02 if Lucy was your favourite. If you like Daniel, you need to add 03. And to give Lloyd your support, add 04 at the end. If you want Stacey to stay at 05, and it's an 06 on the end for Jamie. If Rachel did it for you, stick 07 on the end. John and Edward's number ends with 08, and 09 on the end for Ollie. No one is safe. You saw that last week. Any one of the finalists could be going home tomorrow night. If you want to see them again, you better vote for your favourite. Here's a reminder of all of tonight's performances and the numbers you need.
Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Feel like people. Don't stop. Where do we go now? Sweet child, sweet child. You love now.
I don't wanna close my eyes. I don't wanna fall asleep 'cause I miss you, babe. And I don't wanna miss a thing. 'Cause even when I dream of you, the sweetest thing will never do.
I kissed a girl and I liked it. The taste of her cherry chapstick. I kissed a girl just to try it. I hope her boyfriend don't mind it. You girls, you are so magical. Talk about it somewhere only we know. This could be the end of everything. So why don't we go somewhere only we know? I said yeah, yeah, yeah. Get your rocks off, honey. Shake 'em downtown, get 'em up and down. Get your rocks off, honey. Shake it now, get 'em up and down. Then you made me cold, whether I can keep holding on to what you got, when all you got is somebody better put you back in love. We will rock you, baby. We will rock you, rock you on. We will rock you, rock you, baby. He's got feet down below his knees. Hold you in his arms, yeah, you can feel his disease. Come together right now over me.
It is game on. The countdown has started. You have less than 24 hours to decide who stays and who faces an early exit. Tomorrow night, another act will leave the competition, so they need you to get voting. Plus, one of the world's greatest rock bands is going to blow this place apart. Bon Jovi here tomorrow night, people. And the most successful group in X Factor history, JLS, are coming home. All right, for exclusive videos and gossip on your X Factor favourites, go to itv.com/X Factor. Holly's over on ITV2 now with the X Factor and the aftermath of tonight's show. We will see you 8 o'clock tomorrow night. Have a great night. Take care. God bless. Bye-bye.
So, who's got your vote? You can watch all of tonight's performances at the official X Factor website, plus get up close and personal with our exclusive finalist diaries at itv.com/X Factor. And one of the show's judges is back here next. Piers Morgan's Life Stories welcomes Danny Minogue for a very candid chat. It's coming up.